Hi guys, this is going to be our second conversion. In this video we're going to convert decimal to binary. So by now you already know what is a binary number and what is a decimal number, as I just explained in my first video. So I'm not going to go into that. We're just going to go ahead and start doing the calculations. So first of all, the first thing that you need to do is write down your code. 8421. The next thing that you will do is you will choose a value. All right, so let's take a binary number, a decimal number, which is a smaller one, so that we can use the code as it is there. So I'm gonna take let's take 6 to the base 10. All right, so that is a smaller decimal number. Now if you have seen what we've done in the first video for binary to decimal, we used 2 to the power of something and then we multiplied with the digit number 1 in the binary number. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take the number 2 and we're going to divide, but not with a calculator. We will say that 2 goes into that number. The reason for that is we want either a 1 or a 0 left if we divide the 2 into any number. Alright, so you will see what I'm doing. Okay, so if we take 6, we have the 2 there. We're not going to take the calculator and do this. We're going to say 2 goes into 6. How many times? 3 times. If it goes into 6 3 times, we have nothing left. Then we take the 3 down and we say 2 goes into 3 only once, and I'm gonna have 1 left. Last but not least, we're gonna say 2 goes into 1. It's impossible. 0 times, and we have 1 left. Now how do we write the number? Do we write the number from the top down, or do we write the number from the bottom up? You will write the number from the bottom up, and your number is going to be, your decimal number or your binary number will be 110 to the base of 2. You can add a number, a 0 in front of here, because this is just a placeholder, because we actually want that your binary number consists of 4 digits. Alright, so how do I write the number in my code? I will write it from the right hand side going to my left. So if I put it in here, 0 1 1 0, and if I add these two numbers in my code, I will see that 4 plus 2, remember I count wherever there is a 1, 4 plus 2 is equals to 6 to the base 10, and there I can see that I have actually done this calculation correctly. Alright, now let's take a bigger number. Let's take 63. 63. Now this one I did the other way around, by just first doing the calculation and then putting it into the code to see what I have. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently, in the sense of I'm first going to take this value and put it into the code. Now you can see that the number that I have here is much bigger than the values. If I add it here, if I add this code together, I'm going to get 15, which means I need to extend my code. Alright, so when I extend my code, I always multiply by 2, which means this will be 16, 32, and then when I get to 64, 64 is bigger than 63, so which means I'm not going to write down 64. So To get to 63, I will need to use 32. So that will be a 1. I will also need to use 16 because 32 plus 16 is going to give me 48. I will also need to use the 8 because 48 plus 8 is going to give me 56. I'm going to need to use the 4, which means I'm going to get 60. I'm going to need the 2, and I'm going to need the 1, which means that all of that numbers there gives me 63 to the base 10. Now, to make sure that that is correct, I'm now going to go to my calculation and I'm going to see if I correctly calculated this using my code. So 2 goes into 63, 31 times. I'm going to have 1 left. Bring down the 31. 2 goes into 31, 15 times. I'm going to have 1 left. 2 goes into 15, 7 times, and I'm going to have 1 left. 2 goes into 7, 3 times, I'm going to have 1 left. 2 goes into 3 once, and I'm going to have 1 left. Just shift the page up a little bit. And then 2 goes into 1. It's impossible for 2 to go into 1. So that is 0 times. And I have 1 left. Again, remember you write the answer from the bottom to the top. In actual fact, in this case, it's not going to make any difference. But you must remember that in the sense of if you have zeros also in your binary number, that you always write the number from the bottom to the top. And that is going to be, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 to the base of, oh sorry, that is going to be to the base of 2 because I'm converting to binary. And guys, that is how you will convert any decimal number to binary. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.